Bienvenidos! So today we're going to do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A, I don't think ever. I think I probably did it one time. I think I did it one time, and I want to do it again. I actually want to do it like quite often, just so we're constantly like getting to know each other, which I think is extremely important. Okay, so question number one is, hold on. What gives you confidence? This question is so funny to me because I have no idea. You know what? I feel like what gives me confidence is knowing that, oh my god, this is like hard, but it shouldn't be. Knowing I have a purpose and knowing it's bigger than just my exterior. I have a story to tell. Having a story is bigger than just being another pretty girl, another YouTuber, another person who falls into this stigma of a social media influencer. I have something more to give than just this. There's more to me, and I know that with that being said, I have to be confident. I have to own up to who I am and know that people will believe me because they know people can sense the truth in people. Like, they know you can sense someone if they're fake, and I know that this is who I am, and being this way will inspire other people to live their lives in their own truth. I don't know if that makes sense, but I guess that's what gives me confidence, knowing that I have a purpose and I have to stand by it, because if I don't, then what's the point of me doing this? Question number two, who are your role models? My role models are, of course, my mom. My mom is like my biggest inspiration. She's a definition of a superwoman. I mean, from me being a child, like I can remember my mom and I were like matching all the time. But she's one of those people who is the sweetest and always finds the good in things, and I try to be like her. I aspire to be like her, because sometimes I'm like, Mom, no. Sometimes people need to be checked and they need to be told when they're wrong. And she's like, no, you don't. It's not your job to tell somebody else about themselves if that's their character. You can't change someone's character. And that's something that I love about her. She constantly tries to help me be a better person, because I mean, yo soy dominicana, so I don't play that. But no, I definitely think my mom is one of my biggest role models, and I guess everything else, I just leave it up to God. Next question, have you ever thought about quitting YouTube, and if so, why? Of course I've thought about quitting YouTube, but why? Like, why would I quit? My thing is, you're only a loser if you stop trying. So the day you say, I'm done, this is not getting me anywhere. I never got on YouTube to get somewhere. I got on YouTube because I said, I want to talk to millions of people. Because again, I have a story to tell. I want to inspire. I did not get on YouTube to get free weaves or, get money, because at the time that wasn't even something that was like huge. It was a possibility. And of course it comes with perks being on YouTube, but this is hard, guys. You think you're gonna just turn on the camera and that the world's not gonna criticize you? I didn't know about so many things about myself until people started checking me about it. Like, when you get on YouTube, people will rip you a new one. People will think that they know you better than you know yourself, and it's up to you to go into this knowing your insecurities, knowing that no one can tell you that, you have acne, because you already know and you told the world. But when you go onto YouTube and you pretend to be this perfect person, that's when people will criticize you. Be yourself. There are millions of people out here who can relate to you if you just could be yourself. And I noticed that. I realized that in this journey of my music career, that the moment I started being just Monica, the crazy girl who just was just like this loud, bubbly girl, the more people started engaging and understanding me. But it's like kind of like when you're driving and you're like 10 and 2, you're like, hello everyone. Just let it go. Like, just breathe, be yourself. People love that. And if they don't, it's okay, because you know what? At least you're being true to yourself. Do not come onto this and think that this is going to be your ticket. I don't even care. Honestly, guys, if numbers do not define me, and that's something I live by. Numbers do not define me, and they never will ever again. I did wake up at a point where there used to be a moment where I would wake up and I would see my videos, I would see my numbers on Instagram, and then my life became a number game. I was chasing a number. So when I hit another 1,000. It was like when I would say, oh my god, I can't wait to have 1,000 more subscribers, I would be like, I'll be happy if I have 1,000. When you get to that 1,000, I'll be happy if I have another 1,000. I was like, you know what, I think I'll never be happy. Even if I got 1,000,000, I feel like I'll still not be happy, because it's still like, I want more. And you have to be happy with yourself. I cannot stress it enough. Do not get sucked into this number game, because it's so intoxicating. It'll depress you. You'll want to quit. Yes, numbers do look good on paper, but it's a content game. So remember that. What part of New York are you from? Come on. Brooklyn. I'm like born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Hello. Biggie all day. Next question. Since makeup can take a toll on your skin, what skincare regimen do you have? I'm about to come out with a skincare video, so I'll put a hold to that question, but I will say I do not sleep with my makeup ever. Like, I could be exhausted, I'm never sleeping with my makeup on. My face will react so quickly, but I will go through a step-by-step skincare routine very soon. So look out and just stay tuned for that, okay? Can you do a Spanish makeup video? I can, and I'm going to be honest. My Spanish is not the best, so I was thinking about doing a video with my mom, because my mom is also a trip and she's hilarious, and she can help all of us. So while I'm doing a video in Spanish, I would say it in Spanish, and of course she'll be there to correct me, because that's what she's gonna do and that's what she does. And I think that's gonna be helpful for me. It's gonna be helpful for you. Like, even when you guys correct me, I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, I'm taking notes, and I'm definitely looking forward to an all Spanish video. And I'm also gonna help my girls too, so there'll be subtitles and we'll learn all together. So this is gonna be good. Your fave 5 drugstore products. I would say I like to play with like my Wet n Wild lipsticks, all of the like $2 dry matte lips. You can never go wrong with that. L'Oreal's mascaras, like the Telescope. Love their mascara. Maybelline's eyeshadow palette, like the what's it called? Like, you know, like the eyeshadow palette. It's like brown tone. Black Opal. Oh my god, how could I forget Black Opal? Black Opal. LA Girl Pro concealer. Oh, hey, I'm on a roll now. What else? Oh my god, I don't know. I think that's it. Did I say 5? I don't know. Okay. Okay, next question. Favorite TV shows. Right now, favorite TV show has to be The Walking Dead, like at the top. Walking Dead is like my life. If you know something about me, I love horror films, I love zombie films, you name it, I've watched it probably multiple times. I can pretty much give you like a summary on every film. Like, it's so bad. Me and my brother have binge watched every scary movie, and it's annoying because when we want to have movie nights, we're like, yeah, what are we gonna see? And my boyfriend thinks I'm psychotic because I only like scary and gory movies, but I just like to know, you know? I'm just kidding. But Walking Dead, The Game of Thrones, mira, The Game of Thrones. When is it? April 22nd is when it comes out? I'm gonna go crazy when that show comes back on. Moving on. Favorite affordable foundation to cover blemishes. I definitely recommend the LA Girl Pro Concealer. If you're my shade, the shade Espresso covers up blemishes so well. Like, I really do live by it, and it's water-based. So if you have oily skin, you will be matte all day. Next, who is your favorite artist? Guys, I have like 2 people who I love, and that's Rihanna and Kanye. I know. Don't judge me. But I love them. Like, I really love how, you know, they're so confident in what they do, and they're so creatively involved in their process, and they don't let anyone stand in the way. And that's something I live by. Like, I don't ever want anyone to come into my creative space, which is my camera, me, and tell me how to portray my art. I don't think I could ever do that, and I respect them for that. I really do. I respect that they're a rebel in their art, and I think as creators we should all be. Where do you get your fashion inspiration from? I realize this as I'm in LA, I get it from people. Like, just living in New York, you're on the train and you're just like, ooh, I like that girl's shoes. And I feel like as girls, like this video, if this is true, I feel like girls look at girls more than guys look at girls. Like, I will look at a girl's outfit from head to toe and be like, gotta get that, snap, screenshot that, I need her shoes. And I'm like, oh my God, I want everything. And I get inspiration from other people's styles. And I think living in New York, there's just so many possibilities of how people dress that it's so inspiring to me. Because when I'm in LA, you don't really see people walk. And it's still cool because I still want to live here. This is like my ideal home. But you realize that you're inspired and you're motivated to be fly because everyone in New York is so dope. I don't know. I love New York City because of that. The culture there, the sense of style, the sense of carelessness is something I live by. So definitely from people in New York City, definitely, sure. What would you do with $1 million? What would I do with $1 million? I feel like the first thing I would do is one, of course, get a house. But I would get my mom and tell her, Mom, what do you need? What expenses or debts do you have? Let's get rid of it. Let's start you over. Let's press a reset button. She wants to live in Dominican Republic. Let's buy her a house in DR. Keep her there because it'll be a lot cheaper to buy her a house in DR. And then I'll just buy a house in LA. And you know, my brother could work for his own business, so I'll invest into his business. My boyfriend can be his designer, and I'll invest into his business, and everyone eats. And we're still a team. Yeah. What is your biggest insecurity? My biggest insecurity would have to be like my acne scars. Nah, not really. I really don't even care anymore. I feel like they are my acne scars. Like, even though I don't care, it's something that I feel like it's like the only thing that I look at and I'm like, ugh, go away. You know, like you just wish you could just like erase them. But I've managed to deal with my insecurities in a way that I realized the more I let people know about them, the less you can attack me for it. You can read me all you want. I've already told you, like, I have acne, I have scars, I don't know, what can you tell me that I don't already know about myself that I haven't already told you? And that's what it's about with insecurities. Do not let insecurities, don't let insecurities break you. Embrace them. Because the second I started embracing my flaws, the more I realized people gravitated towards me because they're like, oh my God, girl, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. And you want that because that's what's going to make you different from the next person. Okay? That is all I have for now. Please let me know down below if you want to continue doing some Q&A questions with me. And I love you all so much. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Lo veo en mi próximo video. Mwah. Adios.